At this point, doctors were called. They ruled out supernatural causes common during that time. Instead, they said the mania was natural and caused by hot blood. When they failed to find the cure for the dancing, they decided to build a stage and invite musicians to play for the dancers. They thought that the cure might be for the dancers to dance until they got it out of their systems. The 57-year-old Dutchman has broken 26 world records. He has run a full marathon in the desert without drinking water. He has run a half marathon in the snow in his bare feet. He has even climbed Mount Everest wearing only shorts. He holds the record for the longest swim under solid ice at 80 meters at the North Pole. A 20-year-old son of a baker was hiking when he threw a message in a bottle into the Baltic Sea. Little did he know that it would take over a century before anyone would read this message. Earlier this year, a fisherman named Conrad Fisher pulled the beer bottle out of the ocean. The message in the bottle was mostly unreadable, but there was an address. Communicating through architecture has been one suggestion. Fields of giant spikes have been considered to scare people away, but that might backfire and encourage people to explore it. Symbols have also been considered, but everything has the potential for misinterpretation. Even a skull and crossbones, the model symbol for death and poison, was once used as a symbol of rebirth. From bears and wild boar, to centipedes and snakes, to sharks and poisonous jellyfish, there are all sorts of animals in Japan that can do you harm. But by far the most deadly to humans is the Japanese giant hornet. It is the largest of its kind in the world, with adults reaching close to 5 centimeters in length. Creativity is an important quality in our complex, fast-changing world, as it allows us to generate innovative solutions for a wide range of problems and come up with fresh ideas. The question of what facilitates creative cognition has long been studied, and while music has previously been shown to benefit cognition, little is known about how listening to music affects creative cognition specifically.
At the beginning of each fiscal year, funds are allocated to each state account in accordance with the university's financial plan. Funds are allocated to each account by object of expenditure. Account managers are responsible for ensuring that adequate funds are available in the appropriate object before initiating transactions to use the funds. The core of the problem was the immense disparity between the country's productive capacity and the ability of people to consume. Great innovations in productive techniques during and after the war raised the output of industry beyond the purchasing capacity of US farmers and owners. According to recent research, sunshine and warm weather have a positive effect on our moods. The British Journal of Psychology has published a report in which it claims that anxiety levels fall when temperatures rise, while increased exposure to sunshine makes us think more positively about our lives. Not a lot is known about how the transportation of goods by water first began. Large cargo boats were being used in some parts of the world up to 5,000 years ago. However, sea trade became more widespread when the large sailing boats traveled between ports carrying spices, perfumes, and objects made by hand. Clearly, times are changing, and while many people are saving for their retirement, many more still need to do so. Most countries have a large of pension schemes that are designed to provide individuals with an income once they stop working. People need to take advantage of this if they are to have sufficient money throughout their retirement age. Market research is a vital part of the planning of any business. However, experienced you or your staff may be in a particular field. If you are thinking of introducing a service to a new area, it is important to find out what the local population thinks about it first.